Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I am Fujiono, a student of doctoral program in Language Education Science, Faculty of Languages and Art, Universitas Negeri Semarang. In this international conference, I would like to present my article. The title is The Students' Perception of Artificial Intelligence (AI) in Higher Education, a Systematic Literature Review. Introduction. There are some points in this introduction. The first, digital revolution and education. AI is transforming education alongside other sectors. It means that the digital technology revolution has changed all aspects of human life, and the education sector is not an exception. The most reliable development areas is the rise in artificial intelligence (AI) technology that has brought great changes to the education sector. Several AI educational uses, including intelligent tutoring systems, automatic evaluation, adaptive learning systems, and educational chatbots, are currently being used to aid the teaching or learning process. It is expected that the use of this technology, AI, will allow greater efficiency, individualization of learning, and promotion of interest to students in academic activities. AI has some benefits in education. AI tailors lesson to each student's need, making learning faster and more engaging. It can also help with emotional support, language learning, and provide education even while qualified teachers or lecturers are limited. But AI has challenges in education, such as technology issues, teacher adaptation in teaching methods, social or ethical concerns like fairness and privacy, makes feeling like exciting but worrying. AI is not problem-free. Schools or universities may lack strong internet or systems. Teachers or lecturers must adapt their methods. Social concerns include fairness and data privacy. Many students see AI as both promising and AI is concerning. So, what is AI in higher education like? Higher education is dynamic and needs flexible approaches. AI supports students in writing, solving problems, and and assessing materials. Since students use AI directly, their acceptance or resistance is crucial for success. Next, students' acceptance. If students feel AI is helpful, they learn better and enjoy the process. But if they worry about privacy or fairness, they may resist. Adoption depends on whether students feel safe and supported. Ethical concern. Ethics are needed to keep AI fair and transparent, but risks remain, like bias or errors. A big concern is if AI decides on scholarship or graduation, where mistakes can harm students' future careers. Next, research gap. Although AI is popular, research about how students feel about AI is still limited. A systematic review is needed to explore acceptance, benefits, challenges, and ethical issues in higher education. Okay, and how about a research objective? The study aims to collect and analyze findings about students' perception. The insight can help teachers or lecturers, developers, and policymakers design better AI systems. The goal is fair, useful, and long-term adoption. The method that I used, systematic literature review, process begin with an identification of research topic, students' perception of artificial intelligence AI in higher education. Data source and collection here primary database, Scopus, tool published or Paris application, keyword or topic enter students' perception of artificial intelligence AI in higher education. The time of article 2020 and until 2025. The additional target 200 articles retrieved. Okay, this is Prisma flowchart for the review process. Identification articles are identified from database Scopus. The total is 200 articles, and then the articles are filtered based on title and abstract, 125, and excluding article. There are 83 articles excluded. 72 articles are not relevant to the topic, and 11 articles are books, thesis, or dissertation. And then the articles are assessed for eligibility only 42 articles, 42 articles, excluded articles, 18 articles about the students' perception not in higher education. So the last filter or included is 24 articles are included for analysis of the entire content of the articles. Okay. The result and discussion here, the author Suhaber et al. 2025. The title of their article about ChatGPT in higher education, a student's perspective. Objective here, to assess the factors that influence the adoption of ChatGPT by students in higher education, as well as assessing its impact on their learning behavior. This study also expands the new model of unified theory of acceptance and use of technology too, by adding two new concepts, trust and perceived risk. And the result here, students trust in ChatGPT because ChatGPT here is one of the artificial intelligence, and the expectation of its improvement are the most important factor driving the adoption and use of ChatGPT in higher education. Despite concern about risks such as inaccuracy of information and potential dependence, the majority of students still have a strong intention to use ChatGPT because of its benefit in helping them understand concepts, learn more efficiently, and complete academic assignment. And not only from Suhaber about their perception of AI like ChatGPT in higher education, but also from the others such as Charles et al. AI in action changes to students' perception when using generative artificial intelligence for the creation of a multimedia project-based assessment. The objective of their article, the study of experience of using AI in multimedia project-based evaluation, and the issue of sensitivity of such experience to influencing the perception of students about the use of AI in learning and assessment. So the result here, students have an open but courteous attitude toward the use of AI. In addition, an assessment approach is needed that allows students to evaluate and integrate AI ethically and creatively. The study serves as a model for the integration of AI in authentic and sustainable assessment in higher education. Not only from Charles et al., but also for Barros et al. Here, shaping generative AI governance in higher education insight from student perception. The objective of their article to investigate how students view the way generative AI technology should be governed in higher education and create policy recommendations that rely on students' feedback. And the result here, students welcome to the use of generative AI, but emphasize the importance of developing ethics, competencies, and supporting policies to prevent misuse. Higher education institutions need to actively involve students in the AI governance process in order to create a fair, ethical, and innovative educational ecosystem. Okay. Next. And then the discussion here, students' perception of AI. Mostly positive view of AI. Yeah. Students generally see AI tools like ChatGPT and others and other AI as helpful because they make learning faster and easier. They use them to generate ideas and support independent learning. Still, many worry that overuse may reduce their creativity and critical thinking. Despite this, trust in AI strongly influences their willingness to adopt AI. And then next, AI and learning satisfaction. When AI is easy to use and relevant, students feel more satisfied and motivated. It encourages teamwork, deeper understanding, and faster knowledge building. Tools like AI, artificial intelligence of things, give students practical project experience, but success relies on human-centered integration, not just advanced technology. Next, academic ethics and integrity. Students see AI like dictionaries or online resources, helpful for planning essays or studying. Yet educators fear plagiarism and misuse. Completely banning AI won't solve the issue. Instead, universities must create policies, educate students, and guide ethical AI use to maintain academic integrity. Next, AI is a cross-disciplinary tool. Yeah. AI is flexible across disciplines, helping with grammar practice, design creativity, and technical project. It even supports early mental health counseling, but AI cannot replace human teachers or human lecturers, especially in cultural communication and emotional understanding. It should complement or not substitute human learning. And social dimension and inclusiveness. Student views of AI differ depending on background. For example, computer science students are more technical, while social science students focus on ethics. In developing countries, AI help fill gaps in resources and teachers or lecturers. But if AI remains Western-centered, it risks creating no inequalities. Next, AI in assessment and curriculum. AI can encourage innovation and independent thinking if assessments are well designed. Traditional tests are too easy for AI to solve, which may lead to cheating. Instead, assessment should focus on real project collaboration and critical use of AI, ensuring students learn to use AI wisely. Next, need for governance and guidelines. Students want to be included in the AI policy decision. Clear rules are needed to prevent misuse, bias, and inequality. Policies should involve students, teachers, or lecturers and institution together. Students don't want to be passive users. They want to take part in decisions about AI use. Without clear rules, risks like bias, inequality, or data misuse arise. Universities should adopt collaborative governance with students, teachers, or lecturers and developers to ensure fairness, accountability, and trust. The conclusion here, this review of 21st paper on the application of artificial intelligence AI on tertiary education revealed that AI and specifically chatbots such as ChatGPT and generative technologies engage more and more widely in the teaching and learning process among students. But at the same time, the application of AI poses several challenges and issues, namely the over-reliance aspect, the weakening of critical thinking abilities, academic dishonesty, and the duration of scientific originality. The student lacks sufficient ethical literacy on the AI usage, and learning institutions lack effective policies which are structured to govern the prudent application of the technology. I would propose that AI should be framed not as a technical tool but as one of component of a humanistic, ethical, and transformational learning ecology. This is my presentation. In this international conference, and see you next time. Thank you so much for attention. Let's say Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.